your family. By the end of this lesson, you'll be smarter than you were 10 minutes ago. It's your boy, Seguru. If not, let me know. So, on the screen, we are told that 5 to the power n equals to x, and n equals to log base 2y. This is what we are given, and we are asked to express 50 to the power n plus 1 in terms of x and y. Ne? All right, let's look at x, ladies and gentlemen. X, we are told that it's 5 to the power of n, which means where I see 5 to the power of n, I can replace it with x because I'm told that they are equal. Ne? Let's firstly deal with this part here. N equals to log base 2y. Ne? When we read this, we say 2 to the power of what will give us y. So 2 to the exponent of what will give us y, and the exponent will be this one here. So it's basically, okay, let's do this. It's basically 2 to the power of n will give us y. Ne? So which means where I see y, I can replace with 2 to the power n because 2 to the power n is y. Okay, let's box them so that we can be able to use them later. Ne? Now let's take our expression 50 to the power n plus 1. We have 50 to the power n plus 1. We know that 50 can be written as 2 times 25. Okay, so I'm going to write it that way. 2 multiplied by 25 all to the power n plus 1. You see, I didn't change anything. I just replaced the 50 by its product or its multiples. Right. But we know that basically 25 is 5 times 5. And 5 times 5 is 5 to the power of 2. So, which means in bracket I have 2 multiplied by 5 times 5 or 5 squared. Outside is still n plus 1. Right. And then 2 is basically 2 to the power 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And then here we can see that this one will multiply that and that. So the inside exponent always multiplies with the outside exponent. That is the rule. So it's going to be 2 to the power n, because 1 times n is n. And then 1 times 1 is 1. So it's going to be plus 1 there. And then with 5, the exponent is 2, right? The 2 will multiply with the n and the 1. 2 times n is 2n. 2 times 1 is 2. Right. So now our expression is 2 to the power n dot 2 to the power 1. I just separated that. Remember, when the bases are the same, we add the exponents. So here I just reversed it basically. N plus 1, it means we had 2 different bases of 2, and then we just represented them with 1 base of 2. So 2, the 5 to the power 2n can be written as that as well, right? You break the exponent and write them with individual bases. Now, ladies and gents, we're almost at the end. Here we have 2 to the power n times 2 to the power 1, we don't really show. This one here, I can rearrange it to say 5 to the power n in bracket 2. Remember, this will still give you the 2n as the exponent. N times 2 is the 2n. All right. The reason why I'm separating it is so that I can have 5 to the power n, so that I can easily substitute this guy. All right. So now, and then times 5 to the power of 2. Now we have 2 to the power n, we said is how much? 2 to the power n is y. So where I see 2 to the power n, I'm going to replace with y. Dot 2 multiplied by 5 to the power n, we said is how much? 5 to the power n, it's x. So I see 5 to the power n, I replace with x. So here I'm going to say x to the power 2 dot 5 squared is 25, right? And then, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost at the end. 2 times 25 is 50. And then x to the power 2, it's just x to the power 2y. And that is the end of the lesson. 50 to the power n+1 is being represented as in terms of x and y. If you enjoyed the lesson, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called Bahula Clinton. Let me just show you quickly. We have more than 200 videos now. We're approaching 300, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Where is YouTube here? Wait. So you can go to your browser and then YouTube. And then you can search. Where's the search? You can search Bahula Clinton. And then you search. You can see, ladies and gentlemen, you come in here. That is my channel. If you can check here, we have 258 videos on purely mathematics, right? And the nice thing is I have divided them into playlists. If you are struggling with algebra, you can go there. If you are struggling with if you are writing NBT, you can go there. Sequencing series, there are 35 videos, algebra, functions, trigonometry, and so on. Please support me grow my channel, ladies and gentlemen. Tango.